Xage Visibility to Policy Studio, also known as V2p Studio, gives security professionals deep visibility into device interactions across their environment, allowing them to identify assets, visualize interactions, and easily convert them into segmentation and protection policies. IT and OT environments lack clear visibility into asset interactions. Admins are forced to rely on broad rigid segments and guesswork, creating security gaps and operational risk. Xage V2p addresses these risks by continuously discovering devices and their interactions, turning network behavior into enforceable security policies. In this demonstration, we'll walk through a use case in which an operator identifies a Scada server and a few PLCs at a site, then creates explicit access control policies to allow Scada to PLC and PLC to PLC daisy chain interactions. Let's jump into the demo. The operator begins by selecting a site in V2p Studio to view all assets and their interactions within that environment, providing a site-wide, real-time view of device interactions. Within the site view, assets highlighted in blue are protected by Xage, while assets shown in white are not yet managed by Xage and therefore remain unprotected. By hovering over an individual asset, the operator can view detailed asset information, including IP address, MAC address, vendor, and site location. Using this information, the operator identifies a Scada server and several PLCs from their IP addresses that have been discovered by Xage. Clicking on an individual asset reveals all of the other assets it has interacted with, including port numbers. This allows the operator to clearly see how specific PLCs exchange data for daisy chain operations. For example, as shown on the screen, a PLC with an IP address ending in .8 is interacting with another PLC over port 502. In the same way, the operator can clearly see how the Scada server interacts with PLCs. With this level of visibility at both the site and individual asset levels, the operator is ready to move from observation to policy creation. To create a new policy, the operator selects the PLCs that need to interact with each other and initiates the workflow. V2p Studio leverages observed interactions to automatically populate device details, including protocols, ports, and peer devices, enabling fast and accurate device onboarding. After validating the information, the operator proceeds to group the devices as needed. The operator has the option to add to an existing device group or create a new device group. By completing the remaining workflow, the operator generates a draft access control policy that explicitly allows PLC to PLC interaction using approved methods. In the same way, the operator creates a second access control policy to allow interaction between the Scada server and the PLCs, ensuring that only authorized Scada to PLC interactions are permitted. Once draft policies are created, the operator can review, refine, or delete them before enforcement, ensuring intentional policies that can be staged and pushed during approved change windows. When ready, the operator commits the finalized policies by continuously synchronizing with the Xage fabric to discover new assets and interactions. Xage V2p Studio enables organizations to move from implicit trust to explicit zero-trust control with confidence.